Hey everybody, it's Ryan Dixon here in human form. I'm just at my sacred vortex, Lake Louise. Just wanted to do a little update about the Brazil Amazon fires. Last week it was disclosed by the mainstream media that there was fires ongoing in the lungs of the earth for 3 weeks straight. Not sure if this is an accurate situation or not. They're just trying to generate more fear as a last resort to stop the vibes from reaching a new high point. But either way, from what's been covered through the news, I did a ceremony here at Lake Louise as soon as I found out that these fires were happening. I've been training for several years now to be able to manifest what I want in the physical world through affecting the ether of what creates the physical reality with my thoughts. So basically, to keep it short, I manifested a killer rainstorm that took out 40% of the fires in Brazil. Really glad to see everyone on the same page praying for rain. It makes me really proud to see a lot of people starting to realize the power of our thoughts can affect the physical reality, especially when many people pray together, especially at sacred sites. Imagine what we could manifest if there was 10 people here all praying for the earth to heal. Basically, I believe that intention would vibrate much faster. It would vibrate at a higher frequency. Everything is energy and vibration, thoughts especially. When more people are praying together, it creates that thought energy much stronger and much faster. So I'd like to thank one of my teachers, Joe Ego. We've been helping each other basically with this mission to heal the earth, to bring rain to the areas that are droughted and that are on fire. Joe is in Brazil right now doing live coverage of the fires just to see what's going on for himself, as a lot of the photos that were shared in those articles were a couple years old, so you can't really trust the mainstream news when it comes to saving the planet. It's up to people, everyday people like you and me, to start to live to a greater purpose, start to think about how we can use our gifts to heal the planet and create new things that are beautiful for this earth and for humanity. And basically, yeah, if you're interested in seeing what's going on at the front lines of consciousness, of novelty, of new things being created and happening, these ceremonies, it's not new, it's not new age, it's old, it's ancient, it's just been forgotten. And many of us have been doing this work for a long time. It just takes certain events in life to trigger that memory of who we are beyond what we are in this world. So really grateful to share that message that the fires are pretty much fixed in Brazil, and anywhere else in the world that our services are needed, we're willing to travel to teach this magic information, this wisdom, this sacred knowledge of how to use the Earth's crystals to affect humanity's consciousness, the planetary consciousness, the universal consciousness. These crystals are like a beacon for extraterrestrials. As humans are vibrating at a dense frequency, a lot of these extraterrestrials are light beings, so they're vibrating at a higher state of light. So when you're using a crystal that's focusing that light 144 times, reflecting like a 5-spiral sacred geometry, these beings that are in the higher light spectrums are going to notice that, and they're going to be more willing to communicate to someone who's invested in this tool, who has the faith and believes that they can make the changes on this world. So really grateful that more people are saying pray for rain, pray for change. Basically, the problem that I believe with humanity and the earth isn't the fact that we're eating too much meat, it's the fact that we are not willing to accept a greater level of intelligence. The reason why more people can't go vegan or vegetarian is simply because they would probably die or get sick, because they aren't educated enough about just basic nutrition, which I believe should be taught to kids from a very young age, as that would basically cut all the profits from big pharma, Monsanto, all those junk food companies. People would realize what the poison is that they're putting into their body if they're properly educated. And we wouldn't need to deforest the entire earth anymore. We would be literally growing more plants that would help keep the earth green. So that's my message from the Rainbow Warrior Prophecy of Light. It's my mission now to focus on healing the earth, as there's no point in doing anything else. There won't be any earth left if these messages don't get delivered from these sacred areas. So if anyone has any suggestions, intentions, prayers, thoughts and ideas to share, I'm always willing to collaborate with more people to gain more knowledge and to spread what I do even further as well, as I believe it's a necessary service for this planet to heal. I just made a video channeling and delivering some messages from extraterrestrial beings. Another tip for contacting extraterrestrials is using molivite, which is a space crystal that landed on Earth in only one specific area. It's very rare. And yeah, these beings want us to heal this planet so that we can move on to other worlds too. You know, it's like passing grade 1 to be able to go to grade 2. We have to pass all the tests here first, make our teachers really happy, and show what we know, not to stay in a lower state. So peace and love everybody out there. So grateful for this, and gonna just keep on creating consciously as I can and doing these healing ceremony prayers. Thanks.